Hey Scott, do you want to eat before we shave? Because I know you'll get super into it. And
I'll have a few bites.
okay.
I do want to soak. Get my nails out.
Yeah.
Alright, well, hey guys, it's Scott Miyako from Portland Razor Company here. Just wanted to do this little video, give you guys a little update on what's been going on with my life. Kind of crazy. If any of you guys have been keeping up with the blog, you've probably seen something about me being sick and in and out of the hospital and stuff. And anyway, good news and bad news. Good news is that they know what it is, so I have an official diagnosis. I guess the bad news is that it's stage 2 testicular cancer, which is a bummer. So basically, I figured since I just started chemo today, so today was my first treatment. It went really well. Luckily I'm standing, still doing good. Already had my orchiectomy. For you guys who are curious, you can look that up. So that went well. But stage 2 testicular cancer basically means that it's also in my lymph nodes back here. So I'm having excruciating back pain and on a ton of pain meds, and it's a perfect time to wield around a real nice sharp straight razor and try to shave my head here for the very first time ever. So yeah, as most of you know, when you go through chemotherapy, you start to lose your hair, and so I really can't recommend anyone use a straight razor for the first time they've ever tried to shave their head for shaving your hair for chemotherapy. Really not using a razor at all. It's kind of a bad idea because it's higher risk of infection and all that stuff when your blood cell counts are down during chemo. But since I just started today, the doctor said it'd be fine for me to do it, so I'm going to do it. While I'm talking about the PRC team and Hunter and Alex and everything, they're also here with me right now, helping me out. So we don't just hang out in the shop, we kind of do everything together. So they're here helping me out. They're going to help me finish up the shave if I can't finish it. Here we go. I've already oiled up my head and kind of prepped it like I would normally prep my face. I have no idea if that's the right thing to do. I have no idea if lather's going to even really help. And I'm sure probably shaving my hair down would be a great idea, but I kind of have this romantic notion that I'm going to just shave off my hair completely in its form that it's in right now, and it's going to work just fine. So we'll see. I could be proven wrong very quickly in a matter of seconds. Let's see. Gonna stop talking for just a second. Figure out how I'm gonna do this. Yep, my hand's definitely a little shaky. I'm gonna save it and paste it back on my head after we're done here. I'm only gonna do a little bit more with this razor. Then probably gonna switch over to the Kamisori and see how it goes, but I'm pretty sure this is the wrong way to do it. Definitely, I think cutting the hair down is gonna be better. But mostly, hopefully you guys are having fun. Even though I look pretty scary right now, I'm having a good amount of fun. So
We've got a little Terminator action going on right now.
yeah.
No Tales from the Crypt action.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if that wasn't if I'm not looking Terminator or Bionic Man enough yet, I could also show you guys this. This is my porta-cath. This is where they put the good stuff, where they put the medicine in, so that's where the chemo infusion happens. So I'm gonna give this Kamisori razor a try. I've only really had the pleasure of shaving with this a few times on my face, so this will be interesting. Figure out how to hold it on my head.
So being on a ton of pain meds, Scott, can you feel it pulling?
I can definitely feel it pulling. I wish I could say that my pain meds are working better than they are. Being that the pain is coming from my lymph nodes pushing on my spine and on my nerves right now, it's kind of a unimaginable amount of pain. And so I'm on a good number of pain meds. I think my body's starting to get kind of used to the pain meds, and definitely my pain's just starting to get worse. Luckily, we're starting the chemo quickly so that it should start to shrink the lymph nodes, and pretty soon I should start to not feel so much pain. Anyway, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I had my fun. I think I'm gonna switch to the good old, the evil enemy, the buzzer. I'm gonna buzz the rest of this off, and then, maybe just have a boulder patch in the middle. Kind of like the way it looks anyway, so maybe I'm just actually gonna keep it. And so we'll see. Maybe I'll.
This is a vision of your future, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so maybe we'll cut it here, and I'll clean up, and then we'll give a little debrief, and I'll fill you guys in on a few more other things that PRC's up to these days. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, looks a lot better. It's good enough though. Good enough.
Can I take a picture with you with Latherhead? It's pretty fantastic.
You want the brush on top?
Oh, I mean, just there's the lather. I think is pretty exciting. Oh, I like that shot. Can I set dress this real quick?
Not really yet. Yeah, looking beautiful as ever. Anyway, so since since chemo tends to knock out all of the hair, I'm not gonna have any hair. Probably not gonna have that great of facial hair, and can't use a razor anyway. And with the whole high risk of infection and stuff, so I'm gonna treat myself to a normal shave too. Give you guys a little bit more update, because I'm sure a lot of you are wondering if I'm not gonna be at PRC every day like I have been, then what's happening with PRC? And the first thing I'll say to answer that question is PRC is not going anywhere. We already have a pretty great team. Hunter, Alex, we've already been training up a couple other guys. Luckily, all of our clients and our customers have been very supportive of our company early on. We still are working on our backlog, and we got plenty of work to do. Hunter and Alex and the team know exactly what they need to be doing. So they're going to keep on working on all that stuff and keep on making razors. I'm unfortunately not going to be there all the time to help out, but we're just going to have to play it by ear, because, sometimes I hear, not all 21 days of the chemo cycle are totally debilitating, and I might be able to stop in at PRC every once in a while and work on some strops, and maybe work on some just other stuff, and design some razors, maybe work on some scales. Unfortunately, I can't jump on a grinder right now with the pain medication that I'm on. It explicitly says no heavy machinery and no touching things that are sharp, so I'm kind of breaking all the rules right now. But anyway, so, just want everyone to know, don't worry, PRC is not going anywhere. Hopefully this is just going to be a little 4-month little blip, and not even going to realize what happened. In 4 months I'm going to be, should be a normal guy again. Probably going to be real sick of lying around on the couch and, doing not much. So probably going to be very ready to jump back in and get my hands dirty and start making straight razors as soon as I possibly can. Anyway, kind of funny thinking, I don't know, a funny thought that this is the last chance I'm going to get the straight razor shave for the next 4 months. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Making me want to shave.
Mm. Yep, first time I've ever tried to shave on camera. I'm really bad on camera. Yeah, I'm rushing it a little bit. Alright. Okay. Alright, well, probably good enough for the camera. I'm gonna go and lather up and do a little against the grain. Make sure I got every last bit. But anyway, thanks again guys for tuning in. I know this was a pretty long and bit of a downer. Hopefully we're ending on a bright note, you know. Yep, just a little blip in Portland Razor Company history, but I'm gonna be back at it. I'm gonna be making razors, you know, before you even realize I'm gone. So anyway, until then, Hunter and Alex, they're going to be around to answer your questions. The website's still the website. Blog information's still going to be going up on the blog. You know, if you if you send Hunter or Alex an email, hunter@portlandrazorco.com, info@portlandrazorco.com, you know, if you feel like sending me any personal questions, they can get the question to me. They may be the ones answering you, but you know, I can still check emails. I can still do this. Still allowed to do that. So anyway, thanks again, guys. All your support means a bunch to me. You know, probably wouldn't be so stoked about having this really stupid cancer stuff going on right now if it weren't for Portland Razor Company. So glad I at least have that, and glad I have a really awesome team that's going to keep it going for me while I'm gone. But I also wanted to take this opportunity to tell you guys a little bit about just my experience in finding out that I had cancer. And you know, maybe there's a 1 in a million chance or whatever that somebody watching this video may be having some of the same questions I had, maybe in the same situation I am, and I can help them out. So basically, I never actually formed a sizable tumor on a testy or anything, so I never really actually noticed anything there. I didn't have any groin pain or anything. The first thing I ever noticed was about 3 months ago. I started having these back pains in the middle of the night, and so obviously not to scare every single person out there who's ever had back pain, but this back pain was a little bit more intense, I would say, than normal back pain. I wasn't able to sleep. I didn't really think anything of it. Lasted for a few days. and then it just went away. And kind of the second month, 2 months ago, same exact thing happened to me. 3 days in a row, had some back pain. Didn't think anything of it. Kind of went away. Took some Advil, went away. But then this past month, I was having some really intense back pain. Usually starting towards the evening. Really started to think something else might be going on here. And then actually ended up in the ER a couple times because of how intense the pain was. And it took them a while to diagnose it, but it was really simple. They did some blood tests, and once they starting to get a hunch that it might be cancer, they started doing specific blood tests for cancer, searching for cancer tumor cells. And then it was just as simple as, the blood test. They found the tumor markers for the germ cell tumor, which is the testicular cancer. And then after that, the doctors were on it, they knew what to do. So, obviously, a lot of us deal with back pain, random pains like that. Never that big a deal just to go to the doctor, just in case, and go get it checked out. Just do some blood tests, not a big deal. No one's gonna make fun of you.
Can you explain what the source of the back pain was?
Yeah, so the source of the back pain is that the testicular cancer has spread into they call it the retroperitoneal lymph nodes, which are the lymph nodes that sit behind my abdominal aorta and my spine. And so basically, these enlarged lymph nodes that are filled with cancer are just pushing up against my nerves and up against my spine and causing pain in places, it's spine related, so the pain can be totally random. It can be in my upper back or my lower back or in my abdomen or whatever. So that's why it's a little hard to diagnose. But if you're having these pains that are jumping around, that could definitely be something that's nerve related or lymph node, inflamed related. So yeah, just take my experience, and if you're having anything like that, don't hesitate to go to the doctor. It's not that big a deal, just some blood tests. But anyway, and if you already experienced that, sure, it'll be nothing. But anyway, and if it is, then it's no big deal, because actually it turns out testicular cancer, one of the most treatable cancers in the world. So I'm pretty excited about that. I guess it'd really probably be in worse shape almost if I had like a bad flu and was 80 years old or something right now. That'd be a way worse thing to have. So I'm in pretty high spirits, and I think it's gonna be fine. So anyway, I'm gonna finish up, and you guys you guys have a good rest of the day too. I'm gonna do what I can, and second day of chemo tomorrow. Hooray! All right.
How many days? 80. What is it?
83 days.
83 days left of chemo.
83 days.
All right. Well, everyone say bye.
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 Yeah.
Bye.